And welcome back to Who Would Win, particularly the week of Who Would Win. As always, the end of the month, I always do a week's worth of Who Would Wins, just as my What If week. And as always, we start off with the Who Would Win of the... excuse me one second, the TV is honestly distracting me here. As always, we start off with the Who Would Win topic of the month. And this topic is the Planeswalkers of Magic the Gathering. For those of you who don't know, I'll explain it real quick. I'd like to see if I can get under 10 seconds. So starting now, in the game Magic the Gathering, the card game, there's a large lore, multiple worlds, like a near infinite amount of worlds. Probably only going to get this under 20 seconds, darn. And there are characters who can traverse between these worlds. Different planes of existence, Planeswalkers. They're usually stronger than your average character, so forth and so on. So, while going down the list, we have hit the character known as Vraska. Vraska doesn't have a last name. She is Vraska. Vraska is a Gorgon. She is like Medusa, basically. And Gorgons naturally have the ability in the Magic the Gathering universe to petrify things. The difference is it's not just from a stare. It is they have to charge mana, which is like energy from the surroundings. And, focus their target. The bigger the target, the more energy they have to put in. So just looking at a Gorgon in the eyes isn't actually going to turn you to stone. They actually have to put the effort and energy into doing it. So obviously putting her against someone to fight, I wanted to put her against someone who could also petrify things. Unfortunately, when doing that, it's not like there aren't a lot of characters who can do it. There actually are, but it's under varying circumstances, and sometimes it's a minor ability. There was a character from Fairy Tale whose name is forgetting me at the moment, who are like, oh, she seems like a good choice. But the minute they said, okay, she can't petrify non-human individuals, and even though she has other powers, I'm like, well, that would kind of defeat the point of me doing that then, because the point of the fight is to have two characters that have the ability to turn people or individuals into stone, fight each other. So I had to go down there, and then I remember from the mangas, it was the manga, I don't think she ever showed up in the anime, the Rosario Vampire, there was a Gorgon character, there was a Medusa-esque character, her name is Hitomi Ishigami. So, to go over these characters, Hitomi Ishigami was a Gorgon who worked as the art teacher in the school. She was, turning students to stone for her collection. Essentially, she could turn her hair into snakes when she's not in her human form. And those snakes, when they bite you, basically inject a venom that turns you to stone. Now, one bite is not going to immediately turn your whole body to stone. It's more or less going to focus on a couple of the areas on your body. And eventually will extend outwards. Now, if multiple bite you at the same time, that's different. That's different. I think I bit my tongue a while ago, so I might be slurring slightly. Sorry. That's different. If multiple bite you at the same time, you'll probably turn to stone relatively quickly. But she's not very physically capable. Man. Give me 1 second. Don't know why. My mouth seems to be kind of heavy. Again, I think it's because my tongue hurts at the moment. So she's not a very physically capable character, but she's got a lot of snakes for hair, so she's got the ability to overwhelm someone fairly easily. Vraska is a Gorgon. Now, she is a Gorgon who is a native of the plane known as Ravnica, which is basically the Coruscant of the Magic the Gathering world. The entire plane is a giant city. And her backstory, she was raised. She was caught, tortured, all that as a young kid. Looked down upon as a Gorgon. And she wanted to make her guild a better guild. She's from the Golgari Guild, which is about, it's kind of, they're like the farmers and things along those lines. They deal with a lot like rot and death and fungus and kind of resurrection in the form of zombies and things along those lines. And obviously, as I said, as a Gorgon, she is very much capable of petrifying someone, but it's not the same kind of petrification where you stare at the original Medusa and you'll just turn to stone. No, you could look longingly into her eyes on a date with her, and she wouldn't turn you to stone unless she wanted to. She has to charge her energy, charge the mana around her to turn something to stone. However, that's not her only ability. She's not just limited to that. She is actually a capable fighter, as when she was tasked by another planeswalker to go to a plane that was kind of a what's the best way to put it? A Mesoamerican plane to some degree. It was a jungle, islands, oceans, Ixalan was the name of the plane. There was dinosaurs, there was conquistadors, there was Aztec-esque individuals. And she was the captain of a pirate ship. She knew how to navigate. She knew how to fight with a cutlass. She knew how to physically handle her opponents. So she does have some physical capability to her. Absolutely. That being said, it's not like her bread and butter if she can help it, but she still is capable of that. So in a fight between these characters, who comes out on top? Well, let's say Vraska shows up in the Rosario vampire world. They somehow meet. Vraska obviously not hiding her form because she doesn't know any better. And, she gets in the way of Ishigami's plans. I'm just going by Ishigami. I'm not going to call her Hitomi. She gets in the way of Ishigami's plans, and they square off. And they're both surprised to see another Gorgon. And Vraska's more surprised to see this Gorgon. It looks more human than anything else. It just has snakes in her hair. Whereas Ishigami's surprised to see this Gorgon. It looks very alien-like. She doesn't have snakes. She just get tendrils. So, they are staring down at each other, and Ishigami is probably going to be like the first move, throwing her snake hair at him. And they can extend quite a long ways from what we could tell. Throwing them at Vraska. Vraska gets out of the way, sliced a couple of snakes. Ishigami's very upset at this. She's firing more snakes at her. I know. She's trying. Vraska's trying to gather mana, trying to gather energy to petrify Ishigami, but unfortunately, Ishigami wouldn't be stupid. She knows she's a Gorgon. She knows that she's capable of turning her to stone. So on the off, and she can tell she's not the same type of Gorgon she is. So on the off chance, she's avoiding making eye contact, but she has her snake, so she can avoid doing that. So she just closes her eyes and is attacking. So Vraska's using her sword. A couple of snakes maybe get through and start to slowly turn her to stone. And she's starting to freak out a little bit, but she's more than willing to get into the fray if she has to. So the snakes continually try to bite her. A couple of them keep getting through, but she's starting to cut them down. She's getting closer and closer. She's charging. And then, as Ishigami is overly confident compared to Vraska. Vraska is able to get in the last moment and try to go for the stab. Ishigami realizes she's got to open her eyes and get out of the way. She still gets in her shoulder, and then she opens her eyes and just hear a panic because she just got stabbed, which allows Vraska then to get her in the eyes and then turn to stone. It's a quick fight compared to some of the other ones, but Vraska wins the fight because here's the problem. I could probably have found someone else who might have been better at this, but I don't think it really would have mattered one way or the other. I think Vraska probably would have taken it. Even if I put her against the fairy tale character, I think Vraska would have taken it overall. She's just capable of... as long as she makes eye contact and charges enough energy mana, she can petrify anything she wants. But she also has hand-to-hand combat skills and swordsmanship skills that actually allow her to surpass is not the right word. Cover her weaknesses beyond that, because otherwise without petrification, she honestly can't do much else. So the fact she has those skills allows her to bypass a weakness in that area, which allows her then to take advantage of someone who does not get involved in physical confrontations. Vraska's a dangerous planeswalker, no doubt. She's a dangerous individual. That said, if you're larger in size, like say Nicol Bolas, who's a dragon, or if you've got magic that might be able to cancel out petrification, or if you just lack eyes and just don't make eye contact, you could probably avoid her petrification abilities. And as long as you're a skilled enough fighter, take her on in the fight. Or if you've got mental magic or something along those lines. But anyway, yeah, I'm going Vraska, definitely. Is there a way Ishigami wins? Yeah, it's not a very... Excuse me. Oh, God. It's not a very likely way, but I mean, if she could just get enough snakes to bite Vraska, I'm sure Vraska probably would be petrified and killed. Actually, probably not killed, because apparently Ishigami's petrification doesn't work on the same level as like death, whereas Vraska's does. Vraska's does. So that's another thing Vraska has over Ishigami. But yeah, I'll say that there's at least a 5% chance that Ishigami might be able to win. But let me know if you think different. If you do, put in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Or put in the comments below, let me know. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. I just for who would win, Star Wars, Super Magic, What If. Anything I do on the channel, put that in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get to that at some point. There'll be more Who Wins, obviously, throughout the week. There'll be What If on Wednesday, whatever review I'm seeing for whatever I'm seeing this week. There's really not much coming out, so I'm just going to play catch up for the next couple of weeks. I have no interest in the possession of Hannah Grace. But there is Fantastic Beasts to catch. There's Green Book, Robin Hood, so there's a couple things I can go see. Till then, though, thanks for watching, and I'll see you. Now, obviously, if you have any idea for who would win, Star Wars, Super Magic, whatever I do on the channel, put that in the comments below. Let me know. I'll do a review of it. I'll do a video of it at some point. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Have a